Hello. Welcome back to another edition of Math with Coach O. Today we're going to be cutting up some wood, not actually, because we don't have the tools, but we can pretend like we're in the makerspace and we're hanging out with old Mr. Oren, not to be confused with Mr. Ortman. That would be my dad. Um, you might want to pause the video and just kind of look at this before you start with me. I'm just going to do one example with you, and we'll just kind of just do this middle one here. Um, but generally the setup is going to be the same. We're starting with a 4-foot board, and for each example we're just going to cut it into different pieces. So here we're taking the 4-foot board and we're going to cut it up into pieces that are 2/3 of a foot long. And it says how many pieces will he be able to make. So each piece needs to be 2/3 of a foot. So I'm going to use that 3, and I'm going to cut each of these whole feet, so we have 4 feet, into thirds. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Because when I make 2 cuts, it makes 1, 2, 3 pieces. And what I'm going to do is, so I have, here's 3/3, here's another 3/3, that's 3/3, and that's 3/3. So I have 4 holes, but I want to have 2/3 of a foot for a piece. So basically I'm going to go 1, 2, right? Because that's 2/3. 1, 2, that's another 2/3. 1, 2, that's 2/3. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And so then I can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 pieces when I'm making sure that each piece is going to be 2/3 of a foot. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at 1/3 and see how it compares here. And then you're going to cut the pieces into 3/4 of a feet and just see if you have more pieces or less pieces than 6. When you open it up, what you're going to do is kind of use this relationship here that you're seeing. So essentially what we're doing each time is we're starting with a hole, we're going to break it up into pieces, and this tells you how long the board is. This tells you how long the pieces are going to be. And what you want to focus on when you're doing this, obviously, is you're going to label. So I'd start with a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. And then I want to break it up into halves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts. So now I have each piece is cut into halves. You want to find out what the output is, and you just kind of want to pay attention to the relationship between what's happening here and then what's this number going to be. So based on what you know, what's coming out. This will be the kind of thing that it would be really smart to check with a neighbor or a partner. So I just realized too, like I was kind of pointing off camera. Basically, you're starting with a problem and you're going to see how many pieces come out. Okay, so you want to pay attention to the relationship, and then that's what you're going to sum up down here. So with that said, good luck. I hope you have fun, and I don't have any jokes to make, so just, do your thing. Okay.